Keep it going for Melody, guys. Thank you very much. Alright, thank you guys for coming out. It feels good to be here. First show of the new year. You guys give yourselves a round of applause, actually. Supporting live comedy is a good thing. Nice to be here. San Jose. I'm not going to say it's not a nice part of town out here, but, you know, I definitely feel like I could get run down by a 50-year-old woman, barefoot, trying to kill me. It's a crazy place out here, you know? Like, I'm from San Jose, you know, I like it. I like it a lot, but people can be intimidating. You know what I mean? Like, you feel like people will go out of their way to stab you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not careful, you will get shanked by a point of view. Like, you need to really watch it here. I mentioned I'm from San Jose, for those of you guys that don't know me, or I guess in the audience here that don't work at Cisco. My name is Danny Hallorini. That's H-A-W-A-W-I-N-I. It is a habit to spell it out, unfortunately. So you guys might think, you know, they hear Halloweeny, they think, that's a pretty fucked up Hawaiian last name. But I would disagree with that. It's actually a pretty fucked up Syrian last name. Not a lot of people know that I'm Middle Eastern. Doesn't mean I dislike Hebrews or anything like that. In fact, quite the contrary, breaking barriers, I actually prefer Hebrews. I think they are the #1 brand hot dog. Today. I enjoy them very, very much. It's difficult being Middle Eastern, you know? I mean, DJ can vouch with me, right? You know, we have things we got to deal with. You know, I got 99 problems, about 20 of them are ingrown hairs in my neck. I told you a joke before. It's still true. It's still really disgusting, kind of. It gets hard to kind of look at the positive things. You know what I mean? Like, we just had Christmas, and that's supposed to be a very joyous time. But like, I'm 28. You know, the magic of Christmas kind of fading away a little bit. My poor parents, you know, they want to get me like the perfect gift. You know, my mom, she's like, "Oh, Danny, you know, I know you don't have a lot of friends," and that is exactly what she sounds like. It's probably something that she would say. You know? She's like, "Danny, I'm going to get you the perfect present, and it is a gift card for Facebook." Mom, now I gotta explain to her. I gotta have a conversation. That's not how it works. You don't buy friends. It's got to be something a little more like what are you drinking here?
Beer.
What kind of beer?
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis. Can I get you next round?
Yes.
Mother, that is how you buy friends. Really not. She means well, you know, and she's working on it. She'll get it eventually, I guess. I don't know. It's 2015 now. We're all running out of time, I guess. I don't want to make that sound like she's on her deathbed. That's sad. 2015. Happy New Year, guys. Any New Year's resolutions? Yeah. Anybody making some? I'll take that as no. Do you have a New Year's resolution? No. Seriously, nobody has a New Year's resolution. What is yours?
I don't have one.
So
work out more. Work out more.
To listen better, right? So I feel like shut up over there. Mine's to listen better. I feel like it's something I'm working on. People tell me I'm improving. I don't know who says it, but you know, people I'm sure say it. You know, but I'm working on things. And probably be my next resolution. I want to follow in DJ's footprints. I want to grow this little fluffy puppy out a little bit. You know, beard is something I want to keep going. I saw there was like a men's club that I wanted to join. Like I did a lot of research online. It's the International Society of Incredible Stashes. Now they shorten the name a little bit though. They go by the acronym. It's like is or like I don't know exactly how it's but really interested in me. Feel nice. Feel special. That's gonna be a resolution that I work on. You know what I mean? But it's okay, guys. I am American. I'm a real patriot. I watched the interview, so. Right. It's funny what we like perceive as being like patriotic and American and all these things. You know, it's like watching a movie. You know, like a particular movie. It's okay, but you know, whatever, it's a movie. Like wearing like a particular like shirt or something like that. You know, it's like whatever. Little things like that shouldn't really make that big a difference, but I don't know. America, the land of opportunity, provided you are male and not in the minority. It's great for white men. I wouldn't really know. I'm like olive, but you know. I don't know. minorities, they get like victimized by these stereotypes, right? And it's like ingrained in our heads. We all know the stereotypes, right? I learned mine from a very young age, right? I used to watch a show, you might have heard of it, it's called Power Rangers. So if you don't know, Power Rangers is actually the most racist shit on television. As some of you, your minds are about to be blown here. So just follow with me here. The three white guys, you get your red, white, and blue Rangers. All right, the pink girl, or the white girl, the pink Ranger, that's her favorite color, whatever, you know, that's fine. This is where it gets a little dicey though, right? So you got a black Ranger, it's black. Right? Not only is this color of their skin, but they make him out to be, you know, a brother. You know what I mean? Felt really weird saying that. But at any rate, they give him like a really big gun, right? And he can do like drive-bys out of his Mastodon on 24s. You know what I mean? Like he'll turn into like Wayne Brady on people, you know, and represent, you know, break yourself, fool! Angel Grove represent, bitch! And like Angel Grove, by the way, is the city that the Power Rangers all inhabit. I did used to watch the show. Mastodon, by the way, translates to nipple tooth. I don't have a joke for that. I just thought I'd like to know. I found it to be a pretty interesting and pretty hilarious little fact. So you guys didn't learn anything today. All right. Now, my favorite, of course, Power Ranger, the one that we're forgetting here, is the Yellow Ranger. Now, I guess we can all assume we know what race she would be. She, of course, is the Asian girl. Now, they really like built up the fact that she's Asian. All right. Her name is Trini Kwan. Trini Kwan, Yellow Ranger. All right, like that's pretty crazy. You know, like if she had a Power Rangers biography, like I'm pretty sure there would be like semi-racist things kind of mixed into there. You know, like there'd be like ice skating, gymnastics, you know, like distributing wealth to her government, you know, assembling iPhones, like, things that you're like, it's a little dicey, I think it's racist, but, you know, she's all about it, you know, she's like, no, I do all these things so good, okay, I do them so good. You're like, oh, all right, Trini, but I think you're getting taken for a ride here, but I don't know. My favorite thing about it, though, would have to be the dinosaur, right? They all get their little mechanical dinosaurs. We know this, right? So you look at all the Power Rangers and what they have. We all know this. Yeah. He hears me. My God. I'm a person, baby. So you look at some of the other Power Rangers, right? You got a Tyrannosaurus, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Mastodon, not really a dinosaur, but I think most people, you know, they throw a little nipple tooth in there anyways. So you think to yourself, what kind of dinosaur does that leave for our friend Trini Kwan? I think Velociraptor would be pretty cool. You got Ankylosaurus, this badass thing has spikes on its big club tail. No. They give her a saber-toothed tiger. Now let me give you a little fact about a saber-toothed tiger. It is not a dinosaur, it is not even an actual animal. It's literally a generic species of a cat. Now imagine trying to say that if English is not your first language, like I'm sure it wasn't for Trini Kwan. Right? She goes to morph, and she's like, saber-toothed tiger! Like, did she actually morph? I don't know. I think she didn't say the dinosaur. I think they should like build on the premise a little bit, right? Like I think that show could have afforded to maybe have like a brown ranger. Right. I know what you're thinking. No, not an Arabic person. And no, not a Mexican person either. They all get mixed up. I'm actually talking about like an Indian person. Like, let's get to like Captain Planet status here. You know what I mean? We already know you don't need a dinosaur to be able to morph in the world of Power Rangers. Right? Indian dude is already set. He runs along and he's like, come on dudes, it's morphing time. Let's all get together now. Sacred cow! Flies everywhere. Wouldn't be much better if it was Arabic or Mexican or anything like that. I guess it'd be, what, a donkey or a camel. Either of those are very vicious creatures, but it's probably better they didn't have a Brown Ranger there. In fact, Power Rangers may be good as it was. The actors that were on that show, they all went on to lead, you know, mostly normal lives. Red Ranger pretended like he actually knew karate. He became like a Taekwondo instructor. Blue Ranger, good for him, came out as gay. White Ranger, basically the same thing, he's a UFC fighter. UFC fighters in here, I'm totally kidding. Okay. Moment of silence, pour one out. The Yellow Ranger died. In a car crash. Fucking stereotypes, right? Jesus. Unfortunately true. Yeah, unfortunately true. You know, what the fuck do I know about stereotypes, right? I'm an Arabic guy with a really coarse beard, a penchant for unibrows. You know, I don't know, it all comes naturally. But speaking of stereotypes, I'm gonna get some good ass Mexican food now. But thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening.